If perception is memory, I guess question also is memory.
The question will anticipate an answer from memory. But the question which is a kind of fulfilling of the answer is not memory. It is a rhythm, like life is a rhythm. And the nature of light is to appear as shadow. Because we only see light when there is an object. If there is no object, you cannot see a ray of light. You see a ray of light because there is sparkles of dust which reflect the light. So you can only see light when there is an object. You can only see the subject when there is an object to reflect it. So traditionally, a real question is a reflection of the answer. It is because of the fulfilling of the answer that your mind is bringing about to express this fulfilling in the shape of a question. And already by expressing it, and if you express it with high intelligence, that means without leaving any space for an answer, because there is no answer, the question will unravel in you, will travel in you, in all the different layers of your mind, and one morning the question will resume in the answer, and then it will be being answer, being not in an objective sense, being knowledge. But there is nothing known and nobody to know. So the question one asks is a kind of one of the first rhythm, I would say, of the fulfilling. So there's a moment in life you ask the question loudly in a certain way. But still, at this very moment, it must be clear that you don't ask for the answer. You ask because it's a kind of you fulfill something. You don't know what, but you fulfill it. As well, you don't ask the question. If you don't fulfill it, you try to seduce a new wife, you try to buy a new car, or you try to learn Sanskrit, or you try to buy a new carpet. But when you ask a question, it means you already fulfill that there's something else in life than buying and loving and making a new child. So it is a fulfilling. But slowly the fulfilling will reduce the tendency to ask the question to somebody. And it will become living with the question. Living lovingly with the question. That means you leave it as with protection. You keep this protection free of any answer. You keep this question free of any representation. You keep this question free of any thinking. So the question has no room to evolve, no room to spread it. It reduces as kind of energy, as kind of intensity. Then it becomes the ultimate question, which cannot be sought. The ultimate question is not the who am I. Who am I is a toy for animals. It's a symbol of the highest question. But when somebody said who am I, it means nothing. It is just word. But the real questioning is not out loud. It's not something you ask neither other nor yourself. It's something you live with it. It becomes intensity. It becomes, we say in Sanskrit, it becomes tapas. It becomes fire. It becomes energy. It burns you of all tentative to find any answer. So this questioning will come in all aspects of your life. When you're with your mistresses, with your wife, with your body, with your dog, with your car, with your new apartment, or with your sickness, there will be this questioning. But not in word, in intensity. Everything will bring you back to this questioning. And in a way, all your life will reflect this questioning. And because you never cheat on this questioning by looking for an answer. This questioning needs total dedication. This you must really be faithful to, not your wife. This questioning is the only thing you give yourself totally in faithfulness. It doesn't accept any competition. As long as there is any energy toward any objective direction, this questioning remains a mundane questioning. But sooner or later, this questioning becomes what is said in the Chinese tradition, the only affair, my only business, the sole affair. So everything else becomes secondary. You still do your bed in the morning, you still comb your hair if you have some, you still clean the floor the Sunday, and you still cook with the children. But this is secondary for you. It should be done, you do it. But the questioning becomes the center of life. And this questioning has no more question. Doesn't look for any more answer. It is pure intensity. Only there. This questioning at some point is totally unraveled and totally withdraw in the answer. And the answer is oneness. This questioning was a kind of fulfilling of the answer. It is a sign that grace has chosen you to live with the questioning. But when I ask the question, in a way I shit on the questioning. It is a total dedication. Don't violate the questioning with the answer. It doesn't need any answer. You need living with it and let it die. What remains is the answer. It is not an answer you can ever know, because it is not objective. It is being the answer. So that is the traditional way. Thank you for coming.